Hello guys, welcome to my video. For this video I'll be taking you through how to create a building journal from your Revit file and placing it into Excel. Now to begin with, you should be aware that there are some issues with this graph, but I'll be taking you through the process of how I try to solve everything. I'm aware of which mistake it is, but let's go through it as we go through the process. As you can see here, I'm identifying or collecting the information from Revit, identifying all the elements that I'm interested in covering. My floors, my walls, roof. Down here are my different families, which could be my windows types, door types, etc. Whatever you have, just to generate all the information that you are interested in covering and putting it into our Excel file for the building journal. To begin with, now that they are defined, I can take you to my first mistake, which is this note right here, all elements of category. The reason to write this is, well, it is generating a number list for us, but as it is right here, it's taking all the elements by category. So all my floors, which is at our disposal. And we're not interested in having all the walls. We're only interested in covering the ones that are in our actual model. And the proper node for it is in here. Go to our Revit selection, and it should be select model elements by category. Elements, it's very important. Elements. That's a proper node for it. Now the reason why I don't have it hooked up to my system is because when I did choose this one, it didn't allow me to select the right one. So please bear that in mind. But I will be coming up with a video in the future of how to go through the similar process. So hopefully I will have it solved by then. But for this sake, to have the graph, let's just go through with what we know right here, as we go through the same process as how to generate it into our Excel file. Now, what information am I interested to have in my building journal? A name would be nice, and my warehouse type description could also be a keynote, whatever you find useful or relevant. In my case, these are the ones that I'm interested in. Name and then my description of it. Now, I'm doing a search by parameter name. So it's very important these are set up to the properties in your Revit file. Now that I've done that, I'm doing a list create. I'm putting it into a list, generating a list for all this knowledge, and just like we covered in a previous window, I'm doing a list transpose, just to separate the files by indexes. I actually setting it up so it's the correct value, the name to the correct warehouse type description. So for instance, it could be roof 1, and then the description of roof 1, and etc. I'm taking all that information generated to a list created once again. Then here you have by different indexes. So you have the index 1 would be for roof, index 2 would be for my walls, and so on and so on. So now it's all one big list. If I'm interested in having one of the indexes, I could have a get item at index, but for my building journey, sake of my building journey, I want to have all the information. So I'm generating export my information to Excel. Which data am I interested in? Well, I've defined that over here by covering all my roof, walls, floors, windows, etc. And I'm putting all that data into my Excel file. I'm telling it where to start from. For my sake, it's just a blank Excel sheet, and it will pop up with this by default. This would always be the sheet name, arc1. So there you have it. Covered some mistakes, but the process of it is rather the same. Please stay tuned for the next video, as I'll try to dive deeper into how to actually come up with all this information. But for now, thanks for your attention, and thanks for watching.